8.5 FM is your only station.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
Before we could become journalists today, we are citizens, ordinary citizens, ourselves. If there is no way that our country is safe, we cannot practice in our respective professions. When we are at war, pastors will not be respected to go to church to preach. When we are at war, medical doctors will not be able to go to hospitals except on a coercion or sanitary condition. When we are at war, lawyers will not be able to go to court to practice. That's why when you see these things happening, whether you are a lawyer, whether you are working a profession, you got to step down and protect your country, so that that country will provide an avenue for you to be the kind of person that you want to be. And that's where we are now. What happened on yesterday was wrong. It's still wrong. And no matter what it is wrong. We are seeing things happening in this country, and people are now seeing it as being right because the SAR is there. And these are things that we got to be stand up. To be a patriot, you have to stand first on the side of the law, because the politicians will go away. The regime will pass away, but your country will stay. The law will stay. Your patriotism vow will continue to stay on.
This government is not arresting anybody for speech. We don't arrest people for abusive language. I don't care how abusive the language is, because we decriminalize it. And when you decriminalize something, you don't make exceptions to it for particular people. You don't. It's the law. And that's two successive presidents who intervened in this particular area, just on behalf, mostly on behalf of you who are journalists, on the radio, you're doing your podcast and all of that. And would not arrest anybody for it. So our president, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Blaka, is frequently insulted, very frequently insulted, all on the social media, on this. Some people just get up, put $1 in their phone and just cussing. You think we're going to go out there to go look for the people to still arresting them? No. We're in the free speech era. These two laws, the Table Mountain Declaration and the KAK Act, were specifically to protect your right to free speech. Just the other day, the president made a brief stopover at EAWA Hospital for the anniversary, I think 70th anniversary of the radio station. He stopped there briefly, spoke.
He insisted that corruption kills development, and that whoever is going to be corrupt, he's going to take action against them. So his statement is in no way in support of any form of corruption whatsoever. When he was speaking in context to acknowledge the challenges within the counties, and that any form of corruption is depriving the people of development. And he insisted that corruption kills development, and that whoever is going to be corrupt, he's going to take action against them. So his statement is in no way in support of any form of corruption. He was telling the people who had come to the celebration from the 4 counties that they need to develop the counties, and that any resources that is for development must be for development.
I'm not talking for y'all that salary in America. Hold it, y'all say, I let my good job in America to come well. Like, you're not doing no good job. You better take down for change my language. You're not doing no good job in America. They were pushing cartoon like other people and cleaning old people like other people. Why you can't stay there and do your good job? Why you running in laboratory? You're fighting over job. You can't even reconcile to form a government. I see you. You will now vote in the government today. You want to make decision for Liberia. It's wrong. And as the worker, it's wrong. You told the Liberian people you know how money. Our laws are very clear. It's because today, the now that Joseph Parker win. They carry you. I carry my son to the tailor shop to go sew a uniform and take it measurement and put it on Facebook. Joseph Parker, why are you treating yourself like this? People want you high esteem. What people want to prove? I don't want Joseph Parker to go sew trousers. You know how trousers before? You know how suit before? It's a disgrace to you, Joseph Parker. Your embarrassment will be kind of situation. You need to stop it. People are bringing things to you today because you're in the presidency.
I was not robust in the Senate because I was from opposition and I because Geoff was president. I was simply trying to do my job. And you will see me do it even more effectively, robustly, under the Joseph Nima Boakai Jeremiah administration, especially so that I'm a member of the rescue mission. I will not take no vain pride glory that I'm a lead or leader of the rescue mission. I'm a member. I can tell you how much pride in that. Everything you saw me do in the Senate for check and balance, you will see me do it even more. I'm not like some of the folks from CDC who in opposition saw it wrong. When they took over the helm of power, they were defending those things.
Et the teacher say, movement to carry Joseph Baga to see Moses funeral. Yeah? The teacher say, movement to carry Joseph Baga to see Moses funeral. That's what my teacher say. So next time don't ask me what the teacher. Et the teacher say, movement to carry Joseph Baga to see Moses funeral. Yeah? The teacher say, movement to carry Joseph Baga to see Moses funeral. That's what my teacher say. So next time don't ask me what the teacher.
And now we have one of the organizers and an activist joining us on the line. This is Mr. Mo Ali, who comes to us from the capital, Monrovia in Liberia. A very good morning to you, and thank you for joining us on the program. Now, why have you organized this march against President Weah?
Morning. As to your first question, we have organized the march, not particularly against President Weah, but against the style of governance. There is exclusion of people who express their feelings, people who criticize government. There is corruption all over government. It is evidenced by the mismanagement of 25 million. He has refused to prosecute those involved. There's still the issue of 16 billion lingering. There is this issue of interfering with the judiciary. There is this issue of consistency. He has refused to prosecute those involved. There's still the issue of 16 billion lingering. There is this issue of interfering with the judiciary. There is this issue of consistent interference with the functions of the legislature. Interfering with the judiciary. There is this issue of interfering with the judiciary. There is this issue of consistent interference with the functions of the legislature. There is this issue of interfering with the judiciary. There is this issue of consistent interference with the functions of the legislature. There is this issue of interfering with the judiciary. There is this issue of consistent interference with the functions of the legislature. There is this issue of interfering with the judiciary. There is this issue of consistent interference with the functions of the legislature. Issue of 16 billion lingering. There is this issue of interfering with the judiciary. There is this issue of consistent interference with the functions of the legislature. There are lots of things. We have violations of our constitutions and laws. And so we are organizing this protest to tell Mr. Weah that these things are wrong, and also to tell the country how he intends to resuscitate the economy.
I can recall vividly, as before we could become journalists today, we are citizens, ordinary citizens ourselves. If there is no way that our country is safe, we cannot practice in our respective professions. When we are at war, pastors will not be respected to go to church to preach. When we are at war, medical doctors will not be able to go to hospitals except on a coercion or certain condition. When we are at war, lawyers will not be able to go to court to practice. That's why when you see these things happening, whether you are a lawyer, whether you are working a profession, you got to step down and protect your country, so that that country will provide an avenue for you to be the kind of person that you want to be. And that's where we are now. What happened on yesterday was wrong. It's still wrong. And no matter what it is wrong. We are seeing things happening in this country, and people are now seeing it as being right because the Asa is there. And these are things that we got to be stand up. To be a patriot, you have to stand first on the side of the law, because the politicians will go away. The regime will pass away, but your country will stay. The law will stay. Your patriotism vow will continue to stay on. And these are things that we got to stand up for. You know.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country, as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
We are back again, strong, energized, enthusiastic, and resolved. With God keeping watch over us throughout the week and night, with His providential care and grace, we are alive. So speak truth to power, no matter how they feel, whether they like it or not. This country belongs to not only a few group of people, but everybody. As they go crooked, we go nationalistic and patriotic. Let me say thank you so very kindly that you join us for the show Real Talk on Kings 88.5 on the 6th day of January 2025. We've been Sam Andrews, Mystery Society, typical culture of itself. The only country that the president has vowed never ever to listen to anybody other than himself and his surrogates around him. In the meantime, we are giving out 10,000 Liberian dollars to you, for you. And this is how you take it. Dial star 799 star 100 hatch Play to only $200 Liberian dollars and win 10,000. $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. If you are on Real Talk, then we are available to give you real money called 10,000. And you have to start playing and playing right now. Let's have a wonderful info time together. We've got the issues to talk about. We've got the issues to talk about. Good afternoon to all of you. We've got the issues. And we talk them real, bluntly, but respectful of everyone, down to the president, vice president, everyone in this country. We do respect them. They are our citizens. They are our leaders. But their elevation is not a recipe to do what they want to do, how they want to do it against the state. It is societal to do that and not to say anything about the misrule of the country is to sign up as an accomplice. We can tread that route. We tell the leaders, you are wrong. You ought to do it this way. It is an obligation, not a choice. So we get started with the issues we've got on our plate this afternoon as quickly as we can discuss these, and as quickly as you can play, you will win your 10,000. We're giving out 10,000. Just play with $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US. Dial star 799 star 100 hash, and you have your 10,000. If you can play, you will not have. If you play, you will have 10,000. It is easy to get 10,000. It is practically impossible to get 10,000 United States dollars. Only the lawmakers, the people in the executive and the judiciary and other places can use 10,000 United States dollars every day. 15,000. They do not want to know because you're giving them the money. So they use your money against you. But we at Kings FM, we pity your condition. We feel for you. And so we decided to give you 10,000. But this is how you get your testimony, by just playing the King's Cash giveaway. $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US. You put in the code star 799 star 100 hash. That's all. And we gave you your deserved 10,000. Why they are overlooking you? They consider you downtrodden, peasants, nothing, valueless. They call you all kinds of names when they are telling you, when you hear the description, ordinary people, when you hear the politicians refer to you as ordinary Liberians, probably some of you don't know, but that statement is degrading. That statement is in no way saying anything good about you. And that is how they treat you. They match the words with action. Ordinary means you are below the belt. You are below the line. You can barely survive on your own. And therefore, your survival, your existence lies in their hands. They are the ones who can call the shots because they have the United States dollars. They have the tens of thousands. They can spend 500, 1,000, 2,000 US on the spot. They can wake up in the morning and the daughter walk to them and say, Father, I tire using this car. I want another car. And the father would not shake his head over the money business. He will only say, well, why do you want another car? And she will justify why she needs the car. The next thing, the father would say, let's go to the place so that you will get a car. And if the car is 3,500 or if the car is 5,550, there's no problem for him. He will just release the money. So that's why they call you ordinary, because you can barely survive on your own. They look down upon you. If you ever took that expression to be good expression, well, you need to look at it real good. Ask yourself why they always say ordinary Liberians. You may think that, yes, you're ordinary because you don't have the education as they have. It has got absolutely nothing to do with education. It's purely existential. That your existence far below them, and therefore, because they are higher than you in society, they are far better than you. They can look down upon you anyway. They can say anything to you. They can call you any kind of names. They can do whatever. Even if you have a problem and you call upon them, they will bluff you. They will say all kinds of stuff before if they ever move to help you. You see, that's why we're not calling you ordinary Liberians. No. We're not calling you any ordinary Liberians at King's FM, because we see you as human beings created just like us in the image and likeness of God. So we demonstrate that likeness from God unto us, to you, by giving you 10,000. You're not ordinary. No, you are precious. You are great people. You are good people. It's just that today you can't afford it. But one day you will be up. Until then, we're giving you 10,000. So you see how we like you. You see how we just like you and put ourselves in your shoe. So just take the 10,000, yeah? Continue to play. Just play star 799, star 100 hash, 200 Liberian dollars you put in, $1.50 US. Let's start the issues we've got to talk about quickly, and then we go. Today is Monday. The country is in a state of confusion. There is misunderstanding all over the place. One group of people have taken on everything to themselves, power, authority, and using it whichever way they want it. One group of people have silenced the legislature, divided it. One group of people have turned the Supreme Court into a toothless Supreme Court. One group of people have installed themselves over the people of Liberia as imperial people. Imperial President Joseph Yema Boakai, Nebuchadnezzar Joseph Yema Boakai. There's no description that fits President Boakai than the typology Nebuchadnezzar. He is the type of Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar, most of you know, he was a man who felt that he needed to call all of the shots. Everything he said must be the final. Everybody should walk at his whims and caprice. If you didn't, you were suffocated. You are punished. And you know why most of the guys from the minority bloc went to the majority bloc? Because they didn't want to be punished. No, not at all. They didn't want to be punished. It is my understanding that some of them left today. They're going to the majority bloc. Because one person in Nebuchadnezzar, Joseph Yeman Boakai, has installed himself as imperial god over this country. And it is a bad omen because it can lead to something different. Hold on to that. Let's talk what will be unfolding on tomorrow in Ghana while you are playing the King's Cash giveaway. The inauguration takes place of the president-elect and vice president of Ghana. The opposition considered defeat graciously, even though they had one or two reservations. But democracy, the rule of law, triumph over all those. They put nationalism and patriotism ahead. Tomorrow, they will be inaugurating their president, who was elected democratically. Our president here in Nebuchadnezzar Joseph Yuma Boakai, ahead of the inauguration, went to Ghana to convince the Ghanaian government and parliament why they should invite Richard Kuhn as the speaker and not the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Councillor J. Fonanti Kofa, disguising or putting out to the public that he had gone to discuss some bilateral issues, but the main thing was his good friend, longtime friend, daughter wedding. Today, nobody knows that friend. No one has ever heard about the wedding. In Ghana, we've tried, we have not heard any wedding like that. I bet you now go on the internet, you will never see it. And it wasn't a wedding. That is why the president and his office are yet to disclose the name of the longtime friend and the daughter. Now the place. I am understanding now what has unfolded and still unfolding over the hours, that President Boakai did lie to the country, that he went to attend a wedding ceremony. The president is a blatant liar. It is easy to understand. Here is it. The president, every president is an icon, a political icon, a war figure. Everything about them is attracted. They attract attention. Media institutions from everywhere follow them. Even the paparazzi will follow them because of their attractive nature based on their ascendancy to the office they occupy. It is not possible that our president, who is a political icon, will go to attend a social event that brings together celebrities and other people from around the world, taking place in Ghana apart from the citizens themselves, that nobody would know. And our president made it clear that he went to attend this friend's daughter's wedding. Today, nobody knows. The people in Ghana don't know about that wedding. Not a single picture has been released by the president's office. But here is the same president's office. When he goes to Sonny Wen, they are on the internet. When he goes to dedicate a charging booth, phone charging booth, it's on the internet. Executive mansion page is flooded. Pro-government pages and pro-government radio stations are running with it. And there are a lot more we can talk about. The president goes to places in America. We saw footages all over the place. It flooded the internet. We have pro-government media institutions exalting the president, making reference to those. We saw pictures all over the place. We could. Why this one cannot be seen today? You don't get this. When we say the truth, you may not like how we say it, but you cannot determine how we say. Mr. President, lie. That is a blatant lie. And it is even when a president lies like this repeatedly, it started to lay the basis for impeachment. A president should not be lying to the nation all of the time, and people leave it. But again, these things happen because Liberia does not have politicians. Liberia does not have legislature. Liberia does not have what we see in other countries. So a president in Joseph Yema Boakai will lie with ease, go with impunity. But the most holy man, the most righteous person, the most righteous of all, the Liberian president. But they will look at the other people and say, you lying. This man this man that. But you should not say it of the president. Isn't that a curse? Today, nobody can see a single photo. I am getting to believe, I want to believe that Mr. President went to Ghana principally to tell the Ghanaian people true, the outgoing president, Nana Akufo-Addo, they need to invite Rachel Kuhn, Representative Rachel Kuhn, as the speaker and not Fonati Kofa. Doesn't it make sense to you people? Listen, think about it. It wasn't right for Mr. President to have gone to Ghana, firstly. Mr. President used wedding, which did not exist. The first thing Mr. President's office put out was that he was going to Ghana to have bilateral discussions with the outgoing and incoming Ghanaian president. He went there. The incoming president was not there. The incoming president wasn't. If it was properly arranged, the incoming, once it is arranged as per the protocol, the incoming will have met on time as per the schedule, our president, and then the outgoing. Not much emphasis, in fact, no emphasis was placed on that, on anything post-meeting. But the president himself placed emphasis on the wedding, the utopian wedding, because I'm convinced that wedding took place in Utopia. Utopia is a place that is unknown, things happen that nobody knows about it. So probably the president must have had the wedding in Utopia or attended the wedding in Utopia. I am convinced the main reason President Joseph Yema Boakai went to Ghana was to convince the people there that Rachel Kuhn should be invited as the speaker and not Fonati Kofa. And the reason is he is still fighting to add legitimacy to an illegitimate person. He is fighting, doing everything he can in his cunning to add legitimacy to an illegitimate person. Rachel Kuhn is not the speaker, he's illegitimate. The guys have tried everything to add legitimacy to Rachel Kuhn from domestic perspective. What did they do? They hastily arranged induction ceremony. And then he lifted his left hand instead of the right. Beyond that, they went into the speaker's office. They told the speaker to turn over everything. They told the speaker that if you can resign, we will take the security detail from you, and on and on. Everybody knows what they have done to the speaker over the time. They are trying the best they can, and their plan is working. Honestly, their plan is working. The devil plans work. Satan's plans work. There is nowhere in the world to say when you are exhibiting or you are going with evil plan, it wouldn't work. No. Evil plan works, good plan works. Satan executes his plan as he plans it. The good people execute the plan as they plan it. So the evil plan against the speaker is working. The president is going at length to make sure that this man does not in any way remain as Speaker of the House of Representatives. So I am convinced that the trip to Ghana was to convince the parliament through the outgoing Nana Akufo-Addo to invite Rachel Cohn over Fona Tikofa. Over the hours, the internet was flooded from Saturday to Sunday and then today, Monday. It was flooded. One school of thought had it that the speaker, Fona Tikofa, was invited by the Ghanaian parliament. Another school of thought had it also that Rachel Cohn was invited or has been invited to attend the inauguration. And then everybody is confused who actually has been invited. And then we started to see what some people refer to as invitation from the Ghanaian parliament. Look at those communications that came. Look at those communications. I have not seen the Ghanaian parliament letterhead. That is why I try not to get fully involved with that, because I know I've not seen it, but I have seen scratches. If what is on the internet, if that is the Ghanaian parliament letterhead, then I can say Liberia's parliament better than them. What I saw, if that is the Ghanaian parliament letterhead, then that parliament is low too. Then it means that they are disorganized. That thing that I saw, that thing represent any parliament. But let's take it as it is and look at the content. Look at the content. One, they say Speaker Kofa. The other one, they say Representative Rachel Cohn in speakership. So who now they actually wrote to? With this confusion, what do you expect of a parliament of such nature? What do you expect? The Ghanaian parliament, the president of Ghana, knows very well of the confusion in Liberia. The Ghanaian parliament, they are aware, as ECOWAS parliament and other parliaments around the world, and they are aware of how a person is elected. So with this kind of confusion up, and you got limited time till the inauguration, what do? You clear the air, let the world know who you invited. Because if anything goes the other way around, the burden now will then move all the blame, which shift on the Ghanaian parliament. What rational people do in that situation like this is they move with the clarity as quickly as they can. Yes, we know of the confusion, the misunderstanding in Liberia, but we did not invite Rachel Cohn as the speaker. We know that his speakership is in his ascendancy is in contention, and he hasn't been. The matter went to the Supreme Court. There was a vague ruling, and the confusion is still on the Speaker of the House of Representatives in Fona Tikofa is still battling to retain his position. Therefore, we have invited no speaker. Instead, the Committee on Foreign Affairs, like what they did, they invited the Yomli, that's Dillon, that's Senator Dillon, Senator Daba Vapala, and Senator Gwenzoga Finley. They are leaving from the Senate to go there. Today, the speaker, the deputy speaker of the majority bloc, Thomas Fowler, announced to his colleagues in their session that they've received official communication, and their speaker will be attending. Deputy Fowler will announce that majority speaker, that's how they call him, as far as they're concerned, he's their speaker. Majority Speaker Richard Cohn will be leaving Liberia later today, Monday, on an official invitation, along with President Bouakar, to attend the inauguration of Ghanaian president-elect in Accra, Ghana. According to Deputy Speaker Fowler, also 4 representatives. Yeah, okay, let's leave that one there, but this is the main thing. Now, what I expected, except that the legislature or the divided House of Representatives, the majority bloc, will tell us that the communication sent to them was verbal. With that communication circulating, if that is the Ghanaian Parliament communication, then it's all but fair, because that one brought confusion. It's all but fair you want to publish it. You want to publish it. We have seen them publish. In fact, the House of Representatives, besides Thomas Fowler, the House of Representatives Press Bureau, I'm only highlighting them because they spoke to that too, but Thomas Fowler is higher than the Press Bureau man is. So in terms of news judgment, you go for the deputy speaker position. They too ran away, but the reason I'm bringing them in, since they said that they invited this man, their speaker, then the people who are responsible for publicity, you publicize the communication like they've done in the past with other communications. You publish it, so let people see. Then probably will say, okay, what we're seeing on the internet, there's no different from it. This is the communication from the Press Bureau announcing. Or this communication is different from this. Now, how can the Ghanaian government, how can the Ghanaian parliament, except they are telling us that, yes, they recognize Richard Cohn because Bouakar has told them. But parliamentarily, under no circumstance, when you have a divided legislature, the issues are still contentious, and you will move having the parliamentary knowledge, knowing very well that you can't invite someone who does not have the legitimacy. Except the Ghanaian parliament is telling us now that their own route to is just upside down. The same thing happening here, the same thing happening in their place. Except they tell us that how they operate too. Now we are getting to know that the wedding ceremony was never a wedding ceremony, but to convince the Ghanaian parliament through Nana Akufo-Addo, because when the president fell off, the only person that stayed behind to console him, to give him hope, to comfort him was the Ghanaian president, outgoing Nana Akufo-Addo. His good friend is Nana Akufo-Addo. So he goes to see him ahead of the inauguration, and the lie said he's going to discuss bilateral issues. So what the bilateral issues about the country? What did they? You look at the Executive Mansion website, the thing they post after that meeting. They're only ranting, saying one thing over and over. The two leaders met, they discussed bilateral issues. President Nana Akufo-Addo was excited to receive his Liberian counterpart. They had warm embrace. That all, no specification as to the actual thing they discussed and the impact it's going to have. Nana Akufo-Addo said with no disrespect, would allow himself to stoop so low to be used that way. A lawyer, a professor of law. Nana Akufo-Addo, the man, is a professor of law. Prior to his ascendancy, the man was teaching law at the Ghanaian School of Law. He led a mediation team in Liberia. I think he was the longest serving mediator when this war was subsiding and they were on and off. It was Nana Akufo-Addo who, second to the last meeting on the soil, told Charles Taylor that you have to swallow the bitter pill, meaning just accept whatever that is coming. We have mediated long. We have had difficulties along the way. This country has to recover, and we cannot waste time, resources, energy, and efforts when your people are languishing in different countries, when almost 250,000 people have died with too many warring factions all over the place. You must accept whatever that will come up. We are taking a stand. That's what he meant when he said, he told Chancellor, he said, you have to accept, you have to swallow the bitter pills. It was from there that this country took on to Nana Akufo-Addo. Today, the man is helping Bouaka to starve, to disorganize, to destabilize our country. It was the programming. Nana Akufo was the one who did it. Why did Bouaka go to the president-elect? The only person he knows, the only person he could have gone to was the man he went to, Nana Akufo-Addo. Please continue to play a King's Cash giveaway. Very shortly, we'll be giving out 10,000. Let's play as many times as we can play. So he went to the man that the reason Bouaka went in Ghana. Now he's living today with Richard Kun. He's living with Richard Kun to go to Ghana. So let's see how it's going to play out. I am told that they invited the speaker. Should the speaker go? Fine. If the speaker doesn't, fine. All of those things, I don't think Kofa need those things. Kofa only needs, and he has, the rule of law. Bouaka go or he can't down. Bouaka can carry Kun all over. Bouaka can even go tell America, you recognize Richard Kun. Bouaka can do all the things that Bouaka can never, ever get what he wants until he submits. He can. We're gradually going. The weekend we'll be talking about the 15th. Then we are headed to the Sona. Let's see now whether they'll go and sit down there and recognize Richard Kun as the speaker. That will be doing it for that. So they are on their way to Ghana for the inauguration. The Senator Yombly will pass on the invite to Darius Dillon. And hear what Darius Dillon said. The man who said you are going to be robust. Hear what he said. By the grace of God and on official invitation of the Honorable Speaker of the Ghanaian Parliament, we are scheduled to travel to Accra, Ghana on Monday, January 6th as designated head of the Senate 3-member official delegation to the inaugural events of the Ghanaian President-elect and Vice President-elect slated for Tuesday, January 17th. Abraham Darius Dillon, Chairman, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs and Head of Delegation. Bezonga M. Finley, Member, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs. Dapa M. Vapela, member, Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs. Then he said, thanks to the President pro tem of the Senate, Yomli Kanga Lawrence, for the assignment. I mean, they sent it to her, and Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence said, or pro tem, since these people, it involves foreign matter, it has to do with foreign matters, and these are the people who manage the foreign affairs from the Senate perspective, they will go. So these are the three guys from the Senate that will be representing the Senate. The man who called himself Speaker, he is going with Joseph Boaka, that Boaka carrying him. He ain't going as Speaker. Boaka carrying him. His honor Boaka win. That jungle, that the only lawmaker, sorry, no disrespect, but that the only lawmaker now, they win really respect. Listen, what we can say about the other lawmakers then, that just they talk, man, just, all of these things come with the situation, but not necessarily that we really disrespectful of them. No. So when you're talking to the other representative, he did that. No, normally we can say that, but that the situation we're in right now. But for Richard Kuhn owned a serious thing. Actually, Richard Kuhn is a junk. Richard Kuhn tall. The men are going, they're just using him. And Richard Kuhn, when I still on order, they were using good. The guys are waiting because they have to execute their mission. Right after that, the first thing you start seeing from Richard Kuhn is his ineptitude. He start blundering because he know the last time they told the man to just preserve less than 15, 20 minutes. The budget hearing. Mr. Jongto Fun, instead of preparing his pointers, like you see people when they go to talk, they type everything. The man there holding phone in your hand, he holding the phone up like he looking for signal. He there, his voice cracking. They didn't know what to say, just fumbling all over the place. His colleagues, the other representative, look at him for long, the man bang his head down. That guy is dull. D-U-L-L, dull. Yeah. Let's move to the next one. Yeah, the next pointer, then we'll open the line and then we are out. Continue playing the King's Cash giveaway. We are giving you 10,000 Liberian dollars. Just drop in 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US, and then you dial star 799 star 100 hash. That's all you need to do, and you get your 10,000 Liberian dollars. 10,000. So the speaker suffer another political bloody nose. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, he suffer another setback, another political bloody nose. Four persons, four of his colleagues left him for the majority bloc. Four of his colleagues, they left him for the majority bloc. They gone over to the majority bloc. Four of his colleagues. Yeah, they are. These are the guys who left. Sumo Molba, Priscilla Cooper, Thomas Romeo Kuya, and Ellen Arthur Ray. They left the speaker and they've gone to the majority bloc. They were received. They were received gladly and warmly by the majority bloc because they're still looking for number. Boaka plan working everywhere. And the speaker said he was so loyal to a certain group of people that he listens to them more than he could listen to common sense of reasoning. Listen, I'm beginning to have a second thought to allow Fonati Kofa to receive his political his political defeat, because he did it to himself. That's what you do. You never, Jesus, who was the Messiah on earth and still the Messiah, throughout Jesus's life on earth, look at Jesus. If you are a Christian and really read the Bible, look at Jesus's life. Take your time to study his entire, look at his interaction. He treated everybody in every situation with skepticism. Not that he wasn't the kind of person he needed to have been. He was that person, but he was on earth in the midst of everybody and knew exactly that everybody will not think and act the same way. Therefore, he needed to be very, very circumspect. And I'm sure that he read what God said about the human mind in Jeremiah 17, that the mind of man is desperately wicked. Who can discern it thereof except the Lord? Everybody around you, you don't know their intent. The same people who eat with you, the same people can dump you. The same people who will say a lot more good about you, the same people can say negative things about you. The same people can say, yeah, go ahead with the plot. In fact, we'll even help you. The same people that say, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest, were the same people that say, crucify him. Let his blood be on us and on our future generation. Meaning, we care. Jesus go up or he can now. Anything he do, he can perform any miracle he can perform. Our decision is set. It's irrevocable. A crucified man. That's the same situation Speaker Kofa finds himself in. He was insensitive. Baka and his team was planning while he was there, relaxing himself, moving around, comfortable, doing all kinds of things in and out of his office. Moving on to people who, when he's in trouble like he is now, cannot help him. It is a lesson for every one of you in position. Treat everybody with skepticism. Skepticism doesn't mean hate. It doesn't mean you are a person who doesn't trust people. It has got nothing to do with distrust. It doesn't show that you are faithless. It means you just want to be on the right side of life moving forward. Jesus never trusted anybody entirely, even his own surrounding. His own surrounding. He's skeptical of his surrounding. What did he say? He said, one of you here will betray me. His own surrounding, Jesus was skeptical about it. He didn't give himself entirely. All of these people, they say they are Christians. The Speaker Kofa, he say he's Christian. You can't see all the things. You got to be very careful. Jesus' own surrounding. Jesus' betrayal came from within. Everything set up came from within. Look at the situation with Speaker Kofa. Everything set up against him, it came from within. The outsider only took advantage of it. Bwaka could not go in the legislature to do anything as executive members. Since the guys there, he used them because they were willing to betray for money. You learn from every one of you who are in position. So 4 lawmakers left. They left the speaker. The likelihood of the rest of the guy remaining, in my opinion, is slim. If they stay on to the end, well, we thank God. But I am not convinced that those that the remaining will remain. I see 2 or 3 defections over the days. something is happening. Something is happening. Too strong. Fear, the dollars stay running. The discussion and persuasion stay on. They're passing through different people. They even going the family line now. When Sam Andrews know a representative knows this person, wife, or we are related, pass through the person to say, talk to your man, talk to your wife, you know the situation, all kinds of stuff they are doing. The people using all of their weapons politically. The speaker had this opportunity to neutralize everything, but he sat down there like mumu and using him, and he has to accept the reality and go. The people want a one-party state, and they are getting a one-party state. It is working in their favor. It is working for their good. Four lawmakers left. Four lawmakers left. Speaker Kofa, they gone to the majority bloc. Sumo Molba, Priscilla Cooper, Thomas Romeo Kuya, and Ellen Atterray. They gone back. Priscilla Cooper, and somebody represented. Wasn't it, I think it is Sumo Molba. Isn't the guy who went back? He said he on the side of the law. In fact, he joined the majority bloc first because he did not know why they wanted to remove the speaker. In fact, it wasn't done properly. So he went back to the speaker, and he and the speaker were in the corridor marching majestically. Is he the same Sumo Molba who gone back? If he's that guy, then Liberia is doomed. Liberia doesn't have politicians. Liberia have gullibles, subservients. No. These are the 2 pointers. Let's read some of your comments as you play the King's Cash giveaway, and then we move. Let's see if you left any. It is all right to write your comments. Matilda Stevens said T5 really play his wicked game. Bolton Gawe said that's their business. Matilda comes back to say, so what life? Or what? Okay, I think she's trying to say, what left for Speaker Kofa now? It's finally over. Who else? Clady Allison said, wow, Richard Kuhn should know better, man. That's J Tugbe. J Tugbe. Your last name is spelled Tugbesh. What did you say? Call of the media outlets in Ghana to confirm. Mohammed Colette said, where is Speaker Kofa letter? Who else? He said, okay. Thank you all. So we're giving you 10,000 on the jackpot, the 3 wise men jackpot. Play with 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US. Dial star 799 star 100 hatch. As many times as you can play, as many times you will win 10,000. 10,000. Let's get to the line on to hear what you have to say on the first 2 talking points. 0772 23 99 33. The WhatsApp line +231 886 30 44 97. The women's line 0777 98 0375. These are the numbers to have your say on the show. Real Talk on Kings 88.5 with me, Sam Andrews. Hello. Yeah, I'm good.
Good afternoon, Sam Andrew.
Yeah, good afternoon.
This is Sabu Rasta joining you from Point 4 to be specific this afternoon in Zimbabwe.
Sabu Rasta, hold on, small. I mean, Elia, you get your beat radio, just sitting down there, set on Kings FM. You can't move from there. And you just follow it.
Man, you are number one in Liberia, St. Andrew. Whatever information you get to the Liberian people, it can be credible, it can be factual.
Yeah, Sabu Rasta, I know that. But you know what I'm asking?
No.
After the show, even while listening, even while listening to AB, as soon as AB opened the line, Sabu Rasta started first. You know,
thank you. I love the King FM family. They are doing well for the Liberian people, and I appreciate your tireless effort. Hey, you getting me, bro? Same as you.
Yes, Sabu Rasta.
But focus to the issue, to the topic on discussion. Same as you know, Radio Cool is playing with Phil. Radio Cool is a failure. Radio Cool won election in this place at the mercy of the Supreme Court. But the people of the nation number 11 now wanted to vote for Radio Cool. After the Supreme Court ruled contra men out of the election, that's how Radio Cool became favor and he won the election. Radio Cool is a black D man, or man who believe in black D, same as you. I'm telling you seriously, can you imagine what kind
all right, Sabu Rasta.
Or speaker who is invited by whole parliament and he's going somewhere there, he need president to accomplish it before he can be recognized.
All right, Sabu Rasta. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right.
Hello. Hello,
Mr. Andrew.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hello. You on the air?
Yeah. If what you are saying is true, the Ghanaians, they are not too correct to Liberia. They are not too correct. They are the simple people over there. They know when trouble comes, it will affect everybody. They get their people here in Guinea. Then they bring the kind of thing there. They're supposed to tell them in the straight up. So anybody is not tired of saying straight up, you are not a good human being. Thank you.
Thank you for calling to have a nice Monday. Hello. Yes.
My name is Bianca. I'm calling for Western, the former president of West Point. Thank you for the show this afternoon. Hello?
I'm listening to you.
On the case of Richard Kuhn. Richard Kuhn are very creative. I even know about the crew, when I say, Brassett, the cap, all that stuff, all that scandal. Good people don't behave like that. They're very creative for power. You see that they create a shit that coming to him. The legitimate speaker of fanatic poker wait for your time. And many people get invitation to go Ghana. It's like about this grateful thing. If you greet up for power, like just happy to you. Like just about packing, you won't get enough for you to go Ghana. Ain't seen it?
All right.
So you just happy, hey, fanatic poker we know. Even if the end of the water, he went away. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Have a light Monday afternoon. Hello.
Yes, yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. St. Andrew.
Yes, let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Peter David Castle. I call for another street light what John says. You know, as for me, Mr. St. Andrew, and that there's nothing about this government that will surprise me. I knew these things from the beginning. Joseph Walker, as an individual, is not a smart man. And to work in government, but secretary at a higher epicenter president, you got to be innovative, you got to be fast-fighter. And Joseph Walker like these things. So we are not going to experience any good thing that will come out of this particular government. You see, Richard Kuhn, who people claim to be a university lecturer, would serve as a tool there to Joseph Walker. You know what I mean? When you are invited as a speaker, we were here yesterday. They have committee that will be set up to go. Who are the committee from the lower house or from the majority block that are going to Richard Kuhn? So you were not invited. Even look at the letter. These are people that said they are educated. Look at the letter they said the Ghanaians sent. One is addressing Yombri Kanga as a speaker. One also addressing Richard Kuhn as a president pro tem. You see how these guys are very much confused and dull, and how people look at them and brought them into power. That's why every sector, everything in Liberia has sent.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, the inauguration is on tomorrow. President Walker is right now leaving the country.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, brother, for the word of introduction, brother S. Logan. Brother, I can tell you of faith. Today, before it come down, you don't see the speaker of the Father as well. Nobody has recognized Rachel Queen. The Bible said it, you can't, or Baba great. When great not for you, you don't feel great. You went at the church yesterday. You let it or recognize, he never said or speak up. You call him by the position instead in the house of representatives.
All right, Chief.
So now, why continue to all our portion? Why now? What for a time? What for a time? For what you want to speak up? His bad president never betrayed. But no, I will tell you, become the people or they come to the number, brother.
You a contest?
Yeah?
2029, you a contest?
No, but I bet the people also leave our district and vote. People that on the mind, the speaker of money. Or people or
all right, Chief.
Respect the constitution of the public.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So the president is leaving Liberia right now. He's at the airport, about to leave Liberia for Ghana to attend the inauguration of that country's president-elect, John Dramani Mahama. The event is slated for tomorrow, January 7. Earlier today, he was at the United States Embassy to sign the book of condolence of the late Jimmy Carter, who died on the 29th of last year, December, at 100. So he's on his way. He's leaving Liberia now to attend the inauguration of the Ghanaian president. He's on his way. He's going to attend. You go there. Go now. It's good. Y'all hold on small. Let me inject this so I don't forget. Bwaka is going to attend the inauguration of the Ghanaian president-elect. Y'all watch that inauguration ceremony. On tomorrow, that inauguration will pass off peacefully. They've invited presidents from around the world, foreign ministers, prime ministers, and on and on. More to that, the organization they have put in place. Our Liberian delegation will see organization. We had the inauguration year of Bwaka. It was messy. It was childish. It was irresponsible. Not representative of the kind of inauguration or organization we expected. So Bwaka going there now, Dillon and the rest of the other people, Richard Kuhn, they're going to see organization. They will see system. They will see how the people are advancing. Ghana is 20 times ahead of Liberia. They're going to see mature parliamentarians. Nobody going to fall down. The people president, when he's taking it over office, you will not fall down, but our own fair down. So they're going to see unique organization. They're going to see system. I hope they will learn from it when they come back. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, let's hear you quick.
Mr. Andrew, this is the voice of Peter Sign. I joined from Sokolet District 4.
Yeah, let's hear you, Mr. Sign.
Yeah, you are looking for a representative name that led the majority and went to Fonaki and then gone back.
Yeah.
She is Priscilla Cooper. She did that.
No, I know about Priscilla Cooper. I think it's Sumo Molba. Yeah. I'm not. I wasn't referring to a female.
Small Molba, the choir, it was in a normal who went and went back to Fonaki and not gone back.
Okay.
In a normal, it's still Fonaki.
Okay.
But the lady who went to the majority and then returned and started the rule of law was Priscilla Cooper. You do the research.
All right, thank you. I know about that.
Let me conclude. Let me just conclude now. You see, even if these guys got everything in the level 1, they must get at 1. But I think must hold on until they get at 1 representative to make it 49. When the number 49 is not equated yet, we'll say same way for Naki. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Let's take the last person, then we transition. We go to something else.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Finn.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, Finn. This is Hussein Kel. I called from around this bill, District 11. Finn, let me appreciate you for the main talking points. So I want to use this platform to wish the president safe trip. He's our leader. Whenever he leaves our country, we should all wish him well. And may the protections of Allah be with him and his delegates as they were wrapped in Ghana. I think it's only a good thing that we should wish our leaders well. What is true, we have political differences. I listened to you when you said the president went to Ghana purposely to convene the ongoing president to have Speaker Richard Kun recognized. No, that was not the purpose.
Did you say we should wish our leaders well?
That's what I said.
Is there a policy on that?
So should that be a policy? I know you to be a religious man.
No, the reason I'm asking because when something happens, when we talk about it, which will be the next talking point, they can say, oh, is there a law on it? Is there a policy? So I ask you now, what are policy on that one that which leader were? Go ahead, yeah. Which one leader? What better leader?
It up to you. You're Liberian, and I think he's your president. Yeah. So if you would do that, fine. If you would not, but thank God that I'm a Liberian.
The man is Nebuchadnezzar.
So, yeah, man, thank you for the hard critique. I just want you always to criticize and critique the president and suggest. I think if people of government listen to the show, there's some of us who are tuning to the show from the morning to the night, following your conversation. So, and I also want to encourage you this a new year to sometime acknowledge some of the work progress of the government.
But no progress. Who said no progress? No progress. 12 months, 1 year. President Bwaka got nothing to show. Hey, chief, man, leave all that one. So tell me one thing now. Okay.
You said no progress,
hey,
no progress at all.
My man, Hussein, way small. I respect your view, but I will not cut you. Give me one. Tell the people one significant thing Bwaka did in 2024.
One significant, right? So there are many, there are hundreds and thousands of them.
I said one. I said one.
Yes, since you asked for one, in the last 6 years, when I observed and looked around, I didn't see NTA buses flying in the streets. But today, in every corridor, you see NTA buses. That's one. Two. The last time I checked,
listen.
What's that your name now?
Wait now, wait. Hey, my man, we're taking our time. You see, Sam Bwaka killed the being. Yeah? That one of Bwaka's significant projects there that he initiated, the buses, NTA buses passing around.
so you want to do away with the doctrines of continuity, right?
Oh, so your achievement that doctrine of continuity? So, well, you say, John, we are do nothing again. You say, John, we are do nothing. John, we are develop the country. Then you say doctrine of continuity. So you're feeding on what we are did.
No.
I mean, we see conclude and go there.
Oh, the 100 factors I was
we say, Nese Jordan say, I shouldn't keep you on a line, Lord. I shouldn't get you talking too much.
No, you didn't with that. Thank you.
Okay, we'll see. Have a nice day, man.
Yeah, we do it.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon, Andrew.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, first I call from balance precisely. Yeah, I got irritated when you kept Jose on the line because they want to deceive this country. By repairing buses, that development.
That ain't no.
For NPA, yeah.
The boy got nothing to show. You going out?
$500,000, 1.3 million. That is meant from Triple RC there. Pastor Jose. And that's the 1.3 million. You didn't even take the car from him. But you you dismiss it.
Brother Lila May, I stayed your own, so we'll go to something else.
Like I said, brother, we are very backward as a nation. Why would you celebrate the fact we're going for another country in another region? Is that development? Why would we bring the Liberia? You got serious problem back home here. The impasse in the legislature haven't been solved. We talk about the investigation ongoing about the manager whatever. You haven't solved this thing, then you fighting over invitation to go to Ghana inauguration without free development of Liberia, without developing our country.
Thank you.
How much Ghana do you see? How much Ghana do you see to celebrate your inauguration?
Thank you so much, Chief. Sorry. Yeah, radio is time. You don't have much time. Thank you. Tano Samson said, we will be cutting Omen Boaka until 2029. Mavi Choloplay said, Speaker Kofa will never resign until those so-called lawmakers can do the right thing. Salia Sonin said, this Hussein guy should have been a comedian. The man stay in position, you give counter to his own. That's what democracy is all about. Navarius M said Justin Trudeau resigning as Liberal leader. Okay. Clady Allison said Speaker Kofa still hold his ground and see how everything will end. Thank you ever so much for sponsoring the first lap of the show. I hope that you are playing the King's Cash giveaway. We're giving you 10,000 Liberian dollars. We don't have the 10,000, the 20,000, and 40,000 United States dollars like the lawmakers have, like President Bwaka and his people have. They are dishing out those money all over the place. We can only, in our little way, help you out of poverty with 10,000, and you get the 10,000 by playing the King's Cash giveaway. Just play with 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US and dial star 799 star 100 hatch. Let's play very shortly. We will give out the first 10,000 and then we move to the next 10,000 and another 10,000. We want to give up to 10 persons 10,000, 10,000. So let's continue to play. Just 200 Liberian dollars you're playing with, 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US, and you dial star 799 star 100 hash. That's all. We are in January. You need money. You use almost everything. Just stop calling. I've done with the first lap. Wait for the second. So let's move now to the second and final lap of the show. Over the week, the president office came out with the announcement that they appointed a doctor, psychologist, Lily Mampanya, as president of the University of Liberia. And let me say, how should I say it? But yeah, let me just say it this way simply, that AB is a prophet. AB William is a prophet. This is all I can say. He is a prophet. He forecast this. He predicted this. He said it. And it came to pass 2 weeks ago, we were sitting and talking about our country, the betterment of it, from one thing to another, and the conversation went into academics, and the University of Liberia popped up. And Abi made it clear. He said, "You're watching, see, the next president of the University of Liberia will be a white lady." We laugh. How far we concerned, we felt Abi was just joking. He said the first, like the University of Liberia will have a white lady. So Bwaka will appoint a white lady to head the University of Liberia. Fast forward. Yesterday, which making our rounds as per our profession, seeking information here and there, it pops up. Oh, here the executive mansion with the picture of the new president. Why? Oh, right there, I said about Abi, Prophet Abi, right? I said, but Abi said this thing. And yet the executive mansion is confirming. It's confirming what Abi said. Amen. Where is the verse in the Bible? There's a verse in the Bible I want to share with you. There's a verse in the Bible. Yeah, I think it's Deuteronomy 18:22 or 23. Yes. Yeah, I want to read it exact and not to quote it. Okay. Yeah, it's Deuteronomy 18:22. And I'm using this in the prophetic truth of Abi's prophecy. The Bible says if the person prophesied and that prophecy ain't come to pass, then it means the person are guessing. There's nothing scientific about it. But if the person prophesied and it comes to pass, that means it is true. You believe it 100%. So the next time that person says something prophetic, don't overlook it. Say it. So, yeah. It's Proverbs 18:22. It says, when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord had not spoken, but the prophet has spoken it presumptuously. That means the person guessing. Thou shalt not be afraid of him. That means anything he say beyond that again, don't be afraid. Just tell him lie. So, what the Bible says, that is exactly just as Abi prophesied, it came to pass. Abi said that Bwaka going to appoint a white woman. The first time for a white woman to preside over the University of Liberia. And truly it came to pass. Truly. Liberia now has a white woman. I don't know whether she is an American or a German or Italian or what kind of skin, whether Caucasian, but she is a white woman. Just as we had the white commerce minister, the Lebanese commerce minister in Ami Muda. We now have white woman. Oh, Abi the prophet. I see. Hey, yeah. Look, when I saw the thing, as soon as I saw that thing from the executive mansion website, my mind ran to Abi straight. I said, well, Abi said this thing. So you see, here is it. The white woman, they call her Dr. Lily Mampanya. That's the woman they chose to preside over the University of Liberia as president. The woman did not receive the kind of reception a president or a nominated president perceive. It is the first time, as far as I know, that overwhelming rejection of this person or suspicion rather of this person, this university nominee. The first time I am hearing in our country, the nominee, majority of the people don't know the nominee. Even government officials in Boaka government admitted that they don't know about her. Some of them were on their radio station called Spoon. They said they didn't know much about the woman. Some of them were on Facebook that though they know much about her, but it's good to give her a chance. The other ones, they are looking at it from women empowerment position. That yes, oh, a woman is heading a university now, nothing wrong with it. So they don't want to know about the background. The other group argue that there is no law at the university or in the charter of the university that says that a Liberian should head the university. Too many versions they attach to it. But here is it. AB prophecy. I've not heard that woman speaking because we've in the initial stage of it. But I am convinced that so series in her mouth. I've not heard her yet, but I assume the argument is some of the arguing she married to a Liberian who was a journalist. So there is no problem with that because we have this all the funny law, dual citizenship, people of Negro descent, you're born by this person, you're married by the person. All they have all those things in our law. So one of the reasons why our country is so underdeveloped because all of these messy situations called provisions or laws not straight at all. The woman now will be inducted according to the Executive Mansion website. I did not say that she is the first woman. I said some of the women are excited that a woman is going to head the University of Liberia, Navarro's M. She'll be inducted according to the Executive Mansion, the President's office, the 10th. The 10th. By then, the President will have returned from Ghana. Everything is programmed. It is my understanding that she will be earning 20,000 United States dollars per month. It is my understanding, that's the information we're getting, that the white woman, will be earning 20,000 United States dollars, excluding benefits and other things. She will be earning, she will be receiving as her net pay 20,000 United States dollars. Every month, she will get 20,000. Take the other things then from there. When you take out taxes, you take all the things, the one that she will be taking home as her money to decide what she want to do with it, 20,000 United States dollars. That's the information in the corridor. And you know that she will not work for 10,000. You know that. So the white woman will be taking over. She has been one sector embrace her, the other sector not too sure about her. Senator Conan will share his position. Let's continue to play the King's Cash giveaway. We're about to give you your money. Play dial *799 *100 hatch. Play with 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. That's all you need to do. and then you can have your 10,000 Liberian dollars, your 10,000 Liberian dollars. Just play with 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US. Then you dial *799 *100#. This break, then we'll get to American a few views on the white president of the University of Liberia.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
So before going to the Senator Connor position, Representative Elliott said that Representative Ellie Atterray moved over to the majority bloc, while she has just come out to dismiss that and reaffirming her support for Fonati Kofa. Yeah, she said that it is not true, that she has not left to join the majority bloc. She said that her presence at Monday's session with the majority bloc, along with some members of the pro-Kofa bloc, was as a result of a unanimous decision made during a meeting with your team members. And she said the meeting was held following the election of Representative Musa Bility as chairman of a group of lawmakers under the Bannon Rule of Law Caucus. Rule of Law Caucus. She went further to say that the majority bloc has agreed to participate in joint sessions. The minority bloc agreed to participate or to come in a joint session with the majority bloc under Representative Richard Coon's leadership beginning today, the 6th, until the impasse at the Capitol building is resolved through court proceedings. But I see logic in the one year. I say that they agree to participate in joint session with the majority bloc under Representative Coon's leadership beginning today. No, man. Ellen Atterray, they want you to talk, it makes sense. The last part of your position, it makes sense. If the minority bloc goes in a joint session with Richard Coon presiding, then the minority bloc has legitimized Richard Coon as the Speaker of the House of Representatives. They don't need to be staying away. Just go there and say, yeah, this is our Speaker. Kofa will see you. Oh, come on, man. You people are lawmakers. The people respected and elected you people. You use your acumen, man. How you stoop so low? Huh? All right. So I was on the University of Liberia. Let's go to Senator Connor position on that. He seemed to favor, but he's in between. He doesn't want to be critical of her, neither is he skeptical that she's not going to perform. He said, understandably, concerns about the University of Liberia's new president have arisen due to her non-local background. Non-local background. I mean, she didn't get no background in Liberia about anything education. Then he said, UL, which operates as a metrics organization, has struggled since Dr. Mary Antoinette Brown's tenure to fulfill a scientific discovery and student learning mission while balancing fundraising efforts. The new president must navigate UL's political, strategic, and cultural challenges to restore the institution's former glory. Success will depend on the UL community and our full support. Thank you, President Bouakai, for using the vetting process you promised for major appointments to public institutions, and congratulations to Dr. Lily Mampanya, my fellow native lion. I wish her success. That means he share a commonality with her from an academic perspective. I can see why he doesn't want to be too critical. It is one of the things that are affecting this country. No wonder why people go for confirmation hearing. You hear lawmakers say, oh, we can't be critical because the man and my friend, we went to school together and we're from the same county. All kinds of stuff they put it. No reason why this country is in this messy situation. It would take years and years, and even God's mercy or God's miracle to change things for the better. Because everybody that come, they're doing their own thing. Nobody knows the woman. The government released a statement. Usually they would put the other people background there. But they didn't put anything background about the woman. They only say she married to a Liberian. You go in the executive mansion page. You look at the other pages, the other things they say about other people. They'll put the full background. They will go cultural. They will talk about the various links. But that woman, yeah, they only say she married to a Liberian. In essence, the executive mansion confirmed that nothing about this woman here in Liberia. Some people say she was at the University of Liberia 2010. And according to what we were told, that 2010 something was just like consultative period, just like they brought you in to do consultation, like a workshop situation. But she had never been in Liberia. She had never stayed in Liberia for 3-4 years. The woman had all along lived her life in America. When the woman, the executive mansion also exposed everything. The vetting process being on all through. The mansion said as the president nominated the woman on December 18th. When they released the results, look at the time interval short. And in a woman's CV, there is nothing academic there. Like she did a program in this academic area, education in this, because they have different everything about that woman's CV, that psychology. The woman is a psychologist. That woman need to be helping people here with mental problem, with all the kind of mental illnesses. Because that's what the woman is, and that's what psychology is all about. That woman can handle the University of Liberia. If that is the president's vested interest, may I say Bouakai has instituted another situation now that will give him a difficult time moving into 2025. Already 2024 was a messy one. He got nothing to show. 2025, he starts again increasing a messy situation. It's going to be messy 2025. The woman know nothing. Yeah, Jaso Male, yeah. They brought Jaso Male from America. Jaso Male had never stepped foot in this country I know how many years. Because Dillon brother married to her. So that when they allowed Jaso Male, they pass her quick. They confirm her quick. Yeah, Jaso Male, yeah, now she messing things or she didn't even understand the terrain. They're the people there. The education system is just mess up. Then they brought in white woman. The white woman who even know the country. The American admitted, he said, even though she does not have any head on, that means no idea about Liberia, about the University of Liberia. He said, I have a raising due to her non-local background. Non-local background, that means she get no local background. The man moved from here, he go to America. He brought out with a white woman, he married a white woman. The man get no link to Liberia. So now, as I wind down on this thing here, their country here. So all the people that are striving, some of them live in this country, they strive with their dollars, thousands of dollars, to earn quality education in other places. Those who are here are unable to go out. They are striving. Even though we don't have any master degree program, that thing that Bwakapo over there is DOA, dead on arrival. You're not going to hear about anything master program again. Those who here, the doctors that are here, they have degrees in education. So they're not important. Or their degrees in education and other discipline that can reshape the education sector from a higher, or the higher education sector from another perspective. So they're not important. Those people are not important. Their degree is not important. You have to bring white skin. Please accept it if I'm sounding racist. I'm sounding racist professionally. There's nothing wrong with that. You brought white woman. So the next thing now, let's start putting white people, Italians, Germans, Caucasians, Japanese in most of our areas. And let me demystify this stuff that people run here, say there isn't anything in the policy of the University of Liberia that says a Liberian should head the university. Let's take it for the argument's sake that it is not there, but it implies, because it is a Liberian university. It is not a free thinker or free thinking university. It is a sovereign, independent country university. It is not a university that is open to the world, that anybody can come in and do what you want to do. I have not seen, I don't know that, but assume that the argument is true, that there's no provision that said that the University of Liberia should be headed by a Liberian, but rather it is open. It implies, just by the setting up of the institution, it implies some of these people who are arguing this way, this thing will continue to harm this country. It will plunge this country into something that at the end of the day, we will start saying something else. During Ellen's regime, what was the argument in this time with Mary Williams? They argued that Mary Williams was a foreigner. Mary Williams cannot sit on any radio station at that time. I think she was hired by Truth FM. They said Mary Williams was a foreigner. But do we have any law on that? They checked all over, they could not see anything, but it implied. All of the so-called academics today, they are silent on this. You know what? Because it is their interest. It is in your interest. If this thing had happened in Weir's time, forget it. Thank God Almighty that it's happening in their time. The first time ever since 1822 to 1847 and 2025, white woman The favor Boaka seeking for America. He know if people ain't fooling him. America get time for that thing. The first time for a white woman to preside over the University of Liberia. So you had a closing part. She well, she American, she Italian, whatever. She will pack up and run away as soon as possible. You know why? The first American admitted that she has no local idea, no local background. That's the first thing. Secondly, that terrain not for woman. No disrespect to you people. That terrain not for woman. That place not Suffolk University. That not American university. No, this country is not a system country. That place is a radical ground. That one university, you know why people accept all kinds of things? Because most of the presidents have been men. And they said awful things to those men. They endure them. With time, they left. That woman can endure when those guys ready, they start using all kinds of words on her. You think the husband will sit down there and say, yeah, go ahead because you're president of the University of Liberia? When those guys ready for truth, that woman can stand the tension. Except you have not been in this country to know the University of Liberia. She can pacify the situation at that university. She can resist even the faculty. Along the way, that woman can get the faculty support because the American teacher. Come on. But it's good. It's good. It's very good. We like it like that. We like it. We're going small. Y'all continue to make mistakes. Man, I'm talking 2029. You're going into warfare. Forget it. Just capitalize on the errors, which that your opponent will make mistakes along the way. Capitalize on your opponent errors. Don't get time to call you. See, against everyone, we can't cause Boaka. We can't cause all the people. Then we can say we're only looking for the issues because the goal is to sway opinion. That's what you do going into an elections. Don't cause anybody. When you cause them, you're elevating them. You're taking them to another level. You're popularizing them. But when you can bring out their excesses, when you can bring out their mistakes, their failures, you know what you're doing? You're putting the public against them. When the time comes, the public going to push them out and put you in. That's how it works. So I'm excited for these things that are happening, whether you like it or not. And that's what opposition radio is all over the world. Opposition radio capitalizes on the don't care attitude, the recklessness, no achievement, and every other thing of the government. So if you think, some of you who don't know, will take up time to explain to you one day, and I'll give you countries, and you see, I'll give you links, you go listen to the radio. You think why the government let opposition radio? Because that's the road to bring it out. So when something happens, like this one, we are excited. We're excited. So we mark that one. And we were talking from January 1 till now. And Boaka failed. 12 months he failed. Yeah, we cataloging all those ones. And 1 year passed, no achievement. The second year about to pass, no achievement. We're going small. And Dillon said, if they continue this way, George Weah will come back to power. And your men are admitting that. And at first they were saying Weah will never come. And they're changing now because they realize now that Boaka failing. And they're not too sure that Boaka can do anything extra going forward. That will be doing it for that. Let's see now. Let's see, because we need to give you your money. We need to give you your money. So let's see. And those of you who have played, so that you get your money. All right. Okay. You're listening to Real Talk on Kings 88.5 with me in St. Andrews. We are transmitting from Front Street, adjacent the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation on this 6th day of January 2023. 2025. The president is off to Ghana with his illegitimate boy. Richard Cohen is very tiny. I mean, tiny. His illegitimate boy is a speaker. I saw everything over. The guys using you, Richard Cohen, as surrogate, or everything what they will tell you from there. Let's give the people money, huh? The people playing. Let's let's move to the first person to give his or her 10,000. Good afternoon, sir or madam.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm Sam Andrews calling you from Kings 88.5. What's your name?
I'm Joseph Kenner, calling from Berry Street.
Mama, you're not calling. I'll call you.
I'm sorry.
You said Joseph what?
Joseph Kenner.
Kenneth.
Berry Street.
How you spell your last name?
K-N-N-A-H.
K-A-N-N? A. A-H?
Yeah, A-H.
It is not K-A-N-N-E-H? Or T-H? Okay, K-N-N. You play the King's Cash giveaway, the 3 Wise Men jackpot?
Yeah, I played not too long.
You played not too long. And how did you play?
I played *799 *100 hash.
Is this your mobile account?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Joseph. Give me the next less than a minute. I'll call you back, eh?
Okay, sir.
All right. So there where we are, a white woman has taken over. I want to know, the woman does not have any background. So don't even argue on this if I open the line. Hussein, you're U.S. president. No LRB background she has, but they will say she married. She married to Liberian journalist. You might have married, say it took place in America. Sending people left from here. I think more than 40 years. Yeah, sure. Okay. So while we're trying to process Joseph application, let's listen to the world's iconic icon.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
Let's move now to Liberty Party. When you poor, you poor. The word poverty simply means lack, L-A-C-K, lack. You don't have, but you have the desire. But what to give you what you desire, not available. That is the definition of poverty. You have a burning desire a strong desire to achieve certain things or to get certain things, but it can happen because you don't have the money. When you lack money, you are poor. When you lack anything that is referred to as basic necessity of life, you are poor. But the way the people can present it, it can make other people to feel bad, to think that God cursed them, that the life finished with them. No. If, let's assume that you want to eat, you're feeling hungry, but you don't have money to buy food, you are poor. But if somebody came along and gave you $250, you are out of poverty. That means you have money to meet your desire. I'm saying this to say Unity Party people. Yomli Kanga Lawrence abandoned Liberty Party. Liberty Party was sold out right after Bromskin's death. Liberty Party had practically nothing. They were in downtrodden poverty. They were poverty stricken to the extent that they had to sell the party to money man, Musa Ability. Musa Ability is one of the financial czar in this country. I say I'm gonna go to the mayor, and I'm saying that he's well-to-do. Because the man is a successful businessman besides being representative. They sold the party to Musa Ability. Dillon never had it. They were broke, dry. When you see Dillon Scarlington, he was near Scarlington. Yombly Kanga Lawrence, that her jaw fat. See Yombly, she reduced. Where to get mad from? They sold the party. That thing brought serious confusion. And I will bring one of the guys here in a few days. Abel will come in. It split the party. And I have clips on Dillon that he was justifying. He even made palava with Musa Belete when he started getting $1 or $2. But that's it. Yeah, I don't know where I can get it now. But I'll get it. They sold the party to Musa Belete. That what led to, at the time they wanted to take back the party, it was split. That's what led them to go to NEC. From NEC, they went to court, and they stayed in court all the way until Musa Belete got tired and say, you carry the party now. Anything, whether I chairman or not chairman or everything I tell you, you're leaving. You're go. Even as then, it was difficult. Yomli Kanga now, she presiding as pro tem, and she dealing with the 20,000, 50,000, 75,000, 100,000, 200,000. Hey, that your money, oh, yeah, me calling it that your money, your tax, you pay your taxes that is together with the foreigners. So now she has moved to revive the party. She bought a headquarters. If Yombli Kanga Lawrence was not sitting over there as pro tem, do you think she could move to buy the headquarters? You see what the people are doing with your money? You're sitting there, you'll be stretching your veins all over the place. You see what they're doing? The woman bought the party headquarters. Normally, she would not, because she did not have the money. But because she presiding as pro tem and she has everything, substantial budget, everything working, so they went and bought a party headquarters for their use. They bought a party headquarters for their use. It'll be first black country to appoint a woman, a white woman. So we are told that they secure the former headquarters of the People's Liberation Party. It is in Congo Town. According to the information, it was acquired under a 2-year rental agreement that they want to restore the dignity and respect of the party. Among other things, also fostering unity. And the place is fine. It's in fence. Fine area. But Liberty Party ain't get anybody now. The only thing you're only doing together with other people infusing dialogues. But the party in terms of membership strength, no. Senator Dillon is the vice president for, I think, for operations or for, I think he's the vice president for operations, something like that. He's vice president. When you hear Dillon talk, what do you hear him say? He say, as a member of Unity Party. He doesn't refer to his party, Liberty Party, again. They refer to Unity Party. Because nothing there, even though they get the money, but nothing there. So they prefer to align with Unity Party, identify themselves as UPs. That's what happened when the people get the money. That the same Dillon man, today he said, yesterday he said he was going to be very robust. The robust has turned to silence. Boakai is making too many mistakes. Boakai is now in charge. They appointing people, they're breaking the law, they're doing every other thing. The light going off. Because the light is receiving 10,000, 40,000, 50,000. Yeah. So all of them relax. All of them relax. Amen. Yes. All right, let's turn to you. I'm trying to get Dillon. I'm trying to get Dillon while you continue playing the King's Cash giveaway so that you receive your 10,000 Liberian dollars. 10,000. Have your say on these 2 pointers as quickly as we can before we can get out Millie, the white woman who will now preside over the University of Liberia. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sam Andrew.
Sabu Raska.
This is
Rasta.
Sabu Raska joining you from the business.
Yeah. I mean, when wasting time, go straight to the point. Don't waste time.
Sam Andrew, you know, that Joseph Iman Boakai, you don't respect.
Sabu Rasta. Oh, my man. I'm gonna check your unit. Probably you ran out of unit. Hello.
Yes, Sam. Thank you for the second talking point. This is Hussein Keo, and I read you from Texas. So I listen to you. And Sam, let me say this: there was a committee appointed by President, headed by Mary Lauren Brown, who chaired that committee to do what we call the vetting process. There were 21 names that applied, and they were vetted, and the name was submitted to the office of the president. In fact, I guess that you walk through the walls of the Universal Library. I'm just guessing, I'm not too sure. Dr. Dennis was one of the presidents who brought total reform to the Universal Library. He was not a product of the University of Liberia. I think it is only a good thing that the president will listen and take recommendations from you journalists and act on those recommendations. If the president were just to appoint a Kisi or a Loma woman from Lofa, then Sam Andrew who has had problems, Abraham Gossens and some of your brothers who have had problems. But he set a committee comprised of Liberian veterans, and they came up with that funding, and the president have appointed a president of the university, now become a political. For going ahead and say, I would encourage you to embrace the president, the new president of the University of Liberia, to carry on the job that you have been appointed for. You know, it has taken a very long time. Our brothers and sisters are not in school. So if the president appointed somebody who have people who also support, you know, put it aside and say, you should be clapping your hands for President.
Oh, you rightly said that you don't know about her, right? You haven't heard anything about her.
So Sam, I did a little background check. She's qualified, competent for the job. There is no criteria, there is no law, there is no policy that is set.
So of those, Hussein,
before becoming a president of the University of Liberia.
So of those 21 persons, none of their CV matched or came close to that woman's CV. Is that what the committee told us? That of the 21, her CV surpassed the rest of the 20.
Yes, so Sam, as an investigative journalist, I will urge you to
no, but no investigation there again. No,
it was submitted to the office of the president.
Okay.
So I think you guys should do more background check and ask him how this vetting came about.
All right. Okay, Chief. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. You're always saying it. What kind of background? That's 17 in the investigation. 21 persons apply. They both say the person here, the person qualified. That means that person credential is far better than the rest of the people. So what they to investigate again? Hello.
Mr. Sam Andrew. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, I'm Peter David Castle. I come from under the street light in Roy Johnson. Thank you very much again for the facilitated discussion. You know, the newly elected, nominated the president of the University of Liberia, just as Amara said, she's not going to survive. So when we look at the education.
No, Amara did not say. Amara did not say. No, hold on. Senator Connor did not say she will not survive. He said that she does not have any local background.
Yeah, but
and they need to give her the support. If she will succeed, she needs the support of the government, of everybody.
Who are going to support us? No more, according to that, she has all the credentials, the expertise. So when she had to use
but what Connor is saying culturally, she is a beginner. She is a novice. She ain't got no idea.
She's a novice for our educational and the system. And look at the University of Liberia. The system there is quite different. It's not just an easy area that you just go and bring a bureaucrat, imported bureaucrat to come and see that you're coming to change things. No, Liberians are here that they are educated, are very well qualified, that can serve as the president of the University of Liberia and bring about positive change. Look at what happened during Edinburgh Emmett Dennis. We used to stand in line from state to state to do a simple registration. But we have took power. It changed the system. It did not go to America. Today, people can sit at their houses, do their registration, and get their very great sheet online. So I think Joseph Boakai and Kony government need to be very much serious and start playing for out of themselves. Because this is an intellectual and educated society.
Thank you, sir. The woman will be inducted on the 10th.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The one will be inducted on the 10th. Boakai will be back in the country after the inauguration on the 10th. They've inaugurating her or inducting her as president of the University of Liberia. Ibi said it. Ibi said it. He said that white woman, Boakai will appoint a white woman. Honestly, listen, no disrespect. We're not against this. Is our country. We like this country. We can go anywhere. But it doesn't say that because if you are not in the government, you can't talk the errors of the government. Every one of us support Boakai. This is our country, but Boakai is not the final voice in this country. Everybody equal in this country. Boakai was elected. Boakai did not install himself as God. He sought the support of people. People stood in line. whether he likes it or not. He can't continue to plunge this country into or run it like he wants it. Where woman? The people saying that my first time to hear Unity Party people talking, they say, we know the woman. We know much about that woman. Our first time hearing. That woman has never been at that 2010 Sunday. She can't have song in a workshop. Goes back. She and her husband being in America all those years. They never marry in Liberia. I challenge that. Let's say then our law will have a protection. When you marry in America, you honor the laws of America protect you. When you marry in Liberia, the laws of Liberia protect you. Let them tell whether they marry here, then we know. Then we'll start going around. But you marry to somebody, it doesn't say that your place. It doesn't, you don't get any link. You only marry to the man. Yeah, man. JFB. Hey, let's hear you now. Let's hear you. We have to go. Yeah. Yeah, you on the air.
Yeah, I've been calling him the station.
Yeah, you on the station.
Yeah. But really, when no response.
Yeah, but you on now. You on. So the station responding to you.
Yeah, but the director, they tell them for us to go.
Right, different thing you on. What kind of mayor? So you even know which institution you call it? Yeah, is it the normal call? Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. I want to know whether the woman from America or she from different country.
They put the woman nationality there. We just assuming.
If she's from America, then I want to know if the American embassy is aware of coming here. Because the history now, we don't understand the history now. I can wear woman can on top of us for what is.
That your president brought one woman to sit down on you.
My president and we are one get president.
Oh, Boaga, now your president?
No, they were already. Yeah, he not understanding. Yeah, we do it.
Yeah. That your president, boy. That the man running the country right now.
They running. They running because me they want to put our money.
That white woman, the man brought white woman. A white woman, the president for you and I. The man, what I say, all the people that get doctorate degree, ain't worth. The man go sit down. The woman get doctorate degree from America more or she wear. So yeah, she the rep person.
Okay, I want a doctor that will put white wash on there so they can be able to fit.
Okay.
Thank you, my son.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the question. We are calling for work. Come on,
yeah.
You know, the thing what the people keep, what they would do. When somebody is doing it, then they want to. John, we are going to you. I know the kind of ticket to be election commission. They were running away in the place here. Oh, that family, and I wear woman. They bring out to say that you the president. And I wear woman.
That wear woman.
Yeah, big wish I get up a big wish class. He's a big wish I'm going to tell you what do. Then you follow what they're running around here. And then the city is here. Then I just take it for the show, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for calling to have a nice Monday. That white woman, they brought to be president of UL. A white woman. That the only American say the one got no local background. They may not holler. American knows the woman. American, yes, American, because his last paragraph speak to that. He and the woman have academic link. So he knows the woman to be an American. She be in America all those years. So he said that she does not have any local background. Meaning culturally, nothing about Liberia she knows. At least to talk about the academic side. Hello? Yeah.
Hello?
You are on the air, Chief. When I say hello, it means you on.
Nicholas Kofa calling for Tusafi.
Let's hear you.
That would she not able to take care of that.
LU. The children and why when they're ready, they can do all kinds of things. You don't think the bringing problem on us that when your children start misbehaving or American people get there with us?
That
I want to bring.
no, America not get time for that thing. She bringing problem. Oh, said that Boga won't put her in embarrassing situation because when they start saying some things there about her, when protests come, she will run away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, my point.
Okay. So let's play. We've got a few minutes to leave the show. Let's call this fellow. Let's give this fellow his 10,000. Joseph must receive his 10,000.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Joseph.
Yeah, I think I received it not too long.
Okay. You got your 10,000, yeah?
No, yeah, thank you.
Okay, continue to play, yeah?
I'll keep playing on, but I know how to say it. In fact, I keep saying I'll be playing on continuously.
Yeah.
I already know how winning is. So, first not playing just 2 times, then guess.
So you play on the other stations, you win. You play on Kings FM, you won. Oh, yeah. Because... okay.
Yeah.
All right. You are, yeah. Okay, man. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Hello. So Joseph received his 10,000. Let's play. Let's play. Dial star 799 star 100 hatch. Play with only $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. Play as many times as you can play. Let's do it before I can leave. Let's call the next person. Hello. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my watching people defender.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, say Andrew, me just want to call for the thing that the university student they show today. What soup show today? They cannot put the care on today. And I will more even know what the good water to hear that you say I'm not able to be personal for Ellie.
She will run away. She will run away with time.
She will run away because you are not able to. Not able to. The thing I saw today, the thing I do today. That woman said what that is about. I'm not able. And I'm even coming to Ireland, brother. Thank you, my son.
Thank you for calling. Have a nice time. Okay. That woman can make it. That one can make it. So the inauguration is on tomorrow. Let's go home with that as you continue to play. We got a few minutes to go that we can give yes 20, 30,000. Yes, let's play. Do it in the next few minutes. Dial star 799 star 100 hatch. Play with only $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. Then we are out. Yeah, we are out. Let's do it. Play and play and play. Yeah. When you play, you win. You get your 10G. Hey, your 10K. You see the guys, they're enjoying. Liberia is the only country that the so-called honorable men and women, they go from one place to today they in RLJ. Tomorrow they in City Hall. Day after tomorrow they on the other side. They just gallivanting. Shame. They gallivanting. They embarrass. So people can use that City Hall now, because they have the lawmakers there, armed men all over the place. These things can drive people away, and it stalls revenue generation. Because wherever the people see government people that will arm people, they will not go there. If they want to use City Hall, they will not go there. They will look for somewhere else. That is why everybody have the place called the judiciary, the executive, the legislature. But because of greed and power for money, you see what's happening? Even it's not too safe for them. You're moving from one place today, you have meeting here, you have session here. Tomorrow you go on the other side, you have session. They created this mess for themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. And then they call themselves honorable men and women. They should be ashamed. Tomorrow, the Ghanaian president-elect will be inaugurated. Bouaga going there. He already gone. He left. He left. He and his puppet of his so-called speaker, Rachel Kuhn. I can say I know whether the speaker has left. There is nothing yet, nothing there. But we will hear from AB when he comes on tonight, whether the speaker gone there or he's in Liberia still. Yeah, no, not at all. Whether I heard that he was given or he was invited. He's been treated this way because he brought this on himself. At least it's a lesson for him. He has been taught the hard way, at least. Okay. So I think that's all the time we've got to be on the show. We don't have the time again. Thank you ever so much. We got to go. We're back tomorrow. The news is on at 6 in just under 30 minutes from now. And then at 8 o'clock, you have more unfolding developments from AB on Face the Issues on Kings 88.5 at 8 this evening. You don't want to miss it. Thank you ever so much for being with us. My name is Sam Andrews. We're back tomorrow, if God permits, and we go home this way.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the eco